And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Very special. The action has already started. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. He's in a good position here. Thinks about the shot. Can he spark a counter here? Diawara. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Defending of the desperate variety. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodrigo. Camavinga with the cross. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Eder Militao. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe! Showed him a yellow card. They've played it short. Cleared without complication. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. No, that is pretty much the end of that. It's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good spread. And they could break here. He is through here. And it's played forward. Can run onto that.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The pass is intercepted. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, this is a very good run. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Lovely feet. He has been fouled there. that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. No, he can't get past him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe, and the ball's come loose here. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Chouameni cuts it out. He's one-on-one, surely! The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And we've reached half-time. It has been a bad watch, that by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Solid. Very nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Diawara. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ruben Peña drives forward on the overlap. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Aim forwards. And he's on a charge. Oh, it's come loose. Valverde. That's a good... Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
was intense, and it's paid off.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vinicius Junior! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's making a real surge on the left. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Militao. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rudiger. Camavinga. Rudiger looks to the other side. Referee's given a throw. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts, cuts out the pass. Mbappe, that's a delicate pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Militao. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. looking here to chip it through. Eder Militao gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That'll be a throw. And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Great ball if he can get there. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Vinicius Junior is over the first kick. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Rodrigo is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, that's a super save from the keeper.
Mbappe will take the third penalty. Oh, truly does it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
He just did what he was asked.
And stepping up, the skipper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Courtois must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, didn't change.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. It's in. Pick that one out. 3 each. Through to 7, and we're still going. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Courtois must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a